Aw. Hike. Hello, it's race time now. What am I singing? I don't even know. Are we ready to go racing, kids? Why did I say kids? Joey JRS. Why are you in the old Ford, you bum? Better stop it, bad boy. We are racing from Atlanta. Sato, lead us down. Where's Sato? Here we go. First stage, well, like they had like the first run before the halfway crossing. 40 laps, and Gamer tries to go down to block Joey. He got very loose. I have to turn the core off. I'm gonna lag bad. It's the same like the race earlier this season. I'm gonna lag bad if I don't. Sato leads us down. He throws a very risky block down and down into turn one, trying to hold off Gamer, Joey, Chris. Manny is somewhere in here, but they all are gonna leave Joey to dry and work with each other. Sato comes down. Nobody to work with him now. He's just me. Sato barely leads that lap over Gamer into 20. Down to 1 and 2. They are doubling up now. Oh, contact! Oh, very close, holy. Oh! Into the wall, the round goes to 1 in front of the pack. Saves it. No costing. What the merge is. That, I have no clue what happened. Yeah, the one just came up on him, and you already know what happened after. Well, he doesn't have to merge. Holy cow, I'm freezing. Stop freezing! Bro. Holy, bro. What are these lag spikes? Closing. No, I can't. Or y'all can't hear me. Oh, Joey comes down on the 20, right back up in front of the 8. There was really no point in doing that, Joey. You just put people against you. Oh, here comes Chris. Oh, I thought they were about to go 3 wide, and I thought that 18 was about to spin. He luckily didn't. And Circuit of the Americas winner is going to take the lead. 3-3, back up, battle 4. Gamer looking for a run, looking for somewhere to get around them to complete a pass. Sato up in the wall. 3 wide for the race lead. Off turn 4. Chris is able to clear him. A lot of oh my god, I thought they were about to go like 6 wide, 5 wide. They don't, and Joey is now back in control. But there is more cars running the top line, and as long as Manny doesn't come down, the top line should have the stronger run. Yep, here we go. But Ortho, here we go. Ortho's going to have to pick a line, and if he chooses the bottom to merge with, Ortho is going to be able to help that bottom line, which only has 2 cars right now. Ortho, you're in the way. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my god. I just had a heart attack. Up through 1 and 2. Here comes Sato back under Chris, trying to make a pass on Chris into 18. Down the back straight away. Coming down. 22's coming down. Down up through 3 and 4. Chris, he's going to come back around. Cycle his way back up through the lead. Maybe. I think he's clear. He is clear. No, he's not. Here comes Sato out of nowhere into 1. Down through 1 and 2. Look at Ortho already making that time back up in his 25 Toyota Camry. Oh my gosh, what an aggressive attempt to pass from the 18 of Chris. Holy, that was fast. Now Chris back up around the top 12 wins on the season. Now he's looking for win 13. Can he get it at a drafting track? This is anybody's race. This is anybody's game, pretty much. Sato coming up. Drops to the bottom. Now holding off the 25. Up through 3 and 4. He did. Gamer's trying to get under the 25. I think he just couldn't get there. Sato lead another lap into 1. Oh! He comes down into Ortho and around. Ortho's gonna go. Saved it. Now he's gonna run up around Manny. But the fight for the lead is still on between the 4 cars. Up through 3 and 4. Look at Joey split 3 wide here. They leave Sato to dry, and I just got another lag spike. I'm gonna miss a flip because of this lag, I swear. 1 and 2. Draw to hold off Chris the best he can. Joey is right there behind him. Back. Chris working with Gamer, and now Ortho's gonna drop to the bottom and work with Denny Motorsports teammates. Putting the bumper. Down. Back to the line. Huge lag spike. Down the back. Up around top. He can't really block the bottom lane, but now the bottom lane has even numbers of cars. Not anymore. Gamer comes to the top. Holy, they're all over the track. There's about to be a flip. I can assure you, these guys, one way or another, they're about to cause a flip. Here comes Ortho, trying to take the lead. He's successful at it. And oh, there's contact. We are 4 wide down the back stretch. Ortho blocks it all. Around onto the back stretch. Boy, that was a risky block from the 25. That could have been way worse than it was. Luckily, it wasn't. Here comes Sato with a run from Joey up off 4. Ortho has to lift. I don't think he lifted. I think he just hooked it right to turn back up the track. Now he drops back to the bottom. He's cleared his contact up at turn 1. Oh! Yeah, I thought those two were about to cause a wreck. A 3-car wreck is a caution. Just an FYI. 3-car wreck is a caution. I don't like TV2. I'm not using TV2. I'm 17 out of 40 in the first half of this running. We started pretty late than we originally were going to start. So we're starting to sake back up down this back straightaway. Down the front. Oh, hard in the wall. That was Shadow in the one. Oh. He just left the 18th to drive with nowhere to go. Out for Gamer. Back around to the lead. Shadow right behind him. He's not able to get around. The 25 and the 18 are wall riding for some reason. It's not really helping in any way. It's a drafting track. Wall riding isn't going to do anything. Everybody's already at full throttle. You go full throttle at the wall, you're going to go the same speed, maybe slower. Try to squeeze up above Shadow, leave him to dry, and they successfully do it. Going back around to the line. That rhymed. That also rhymed. And that rhymed, and that rhymed, and that rhymed. Okay, whatever. Oh, Gamer slid up the track. Joey is able to take the lead in front of the pack. Rhymed, okay. Shadow trying to find a way back around. He's going to need points. I think he's like third in points. I haven't done Circuit of the America points yet. I'm doing it after Atlanta. I'm doing Coda and Atlanta points together. But like low key, I don't know how this is going to really work out. So, Shadow jumps up in front of the 22. 22 is going to run Manny down the track below the apron and then squeeze him back down there, just leaving him no room. I'm not sure if Manny is going to take that. My God, that was a hard hit. That's a caution. That is the big one up and over his Gamer and Joey and somebody else was on their lid. I think that was Ortho. Red flag in turn 4. That was violent. That was actually so violent, bro. Everybody is coming into pit. Porco doing? He's just slowing down. Oh, he was trying to go for that pit stop. He couldn't. He was on the top. The other guys, they're all coming in. Joey, Chris, doing their pit stops. I think Chris missed the beginning of pit road. That's exactly what it is. His pit stop is not where... Oh. What just happened to the 18? The 18 stall broken? And it's going to be Joey in the 22, who leads us back to the green from Echo Park Speedway. That's my top. I did not say Echo Park, definitely. Oh, what a lead from the 22. I think he went early and the others didn't. Back down to 3 to 22 in the lead, to 25 following in tow. Chris right behind them. You can see Gamer, Sato, and Manny in the back. Stop lagging, please, thank you. Up to 1 and 2. Ortho trying to hold off Chris. He's doing it. Kinda. We're going to have to see something from the other drivers if they want to find a way around 25 of Ortho. Tried to get the lead, and that's what Chris is trying to do. He's trying to ditch his teammate and use Joey to get around him. Now he's going to decide to work with his teammate and push him. Back up through the high banks of turns 1 and 2. The 1 and the 8 are running the top lane. Ortho's going to slide up the track. Chris gets below him. And that was just an issue from the 25. There was nothing he could really do right there. And now he's forced to run the top. Sato and Manny. Or for some reason wall riding. Wall riding is just going to make you lose time. I don't know why they're even doing it. The front stretch though, you get so much draft. Like off turn 1 and 2 all the way back down to around in the middle of the tri-oval. And off turn 2 all the way down to around of the midway back stretch. You just get such a huge, strong run from the draft, and you can see that being displayed right now. So, slipping under the 22. Gamer slides down, there goes the one of Sato. Hard in the wall. Again, he did it earlier and saved it just like that. Holy cow. How did Sato do that? These saves coming from the one car have been wild. Chris is still in command of the pack, holding off. But what can Gamer do? What can Joey do? Ortho? You know, half this field is 6 cars. 3 of them are Denny Motorsports cars, and you know that they're going to work together. So the other crews, the other teams, they're going to have to find a way to distribute their power, work with each other, so they can overtake the Denny Motorsports Toyotas. Because if they don't, and they do what Stato is doing right now, and team up with the Toyotas, it's not going to really work out. And now he's going to drop to the bottom to work with Joey, but now Manny is up there working with the Toyotas. He is going to now drop back down, work with Joey, and then try his best to slide back up with the Toyotas. He couldn't. See, it's got to be like 3 versus 3 if we want to have a fair fight. Because if you're going to be trying to split it down through the middle, try to make passes, and get around them, It's not really going to work. And see, Joey just turned up the track for no reason. I think he was trying to block. He wasn't clear. He had to stick through the middle. Look at the consequence he suffers. He falls to the back. Back through 1 and 2. Chris holding off. Gamer behind him. Ortho behind him. Here comes Manny out of nowhere. Steals the lead and falls back immediately. Not done with. He's still there. He slides under Chris. He has a run. He takes the lead. Then a huge push from Sato. Manny, can he lead the lap? Is Manny going to lead this lap? Chris got him. Just barely Chris got him. What a lag spike. Sato and Manny got side by side. Sato got below the line. Manny forced him down there, but Sato got back up, and now he's showing his displeasure. Banging door for the 8. Down onto the backstretch. Manny, I don't think he's happy with him either. He's starting to bang doors with him. And even then, this might not even be intentional. They might just be slamming doors for no reason. Sato back to commanding the bottom lane. The Toyotas on the top. They are just too powerful. There's nobody who can stop them pretty much. They're just all working together. Nobody can find their way around them. And go! There goes Manny around at turn 1, up and over, flipping violently, and the caution's going to come out just shortly before the halfway stage caution. Oh, and they're all going to die after they come to the line. Going to be, I think it's a 2 lap to go restart. Watch Chris in the 18 here. His pit stall blitzed last time. He's in the lead. He got the halfway points. Let's see, is his pit stall going to treat him the same this time? No, it's not. He's going to come in perfectly fine with no issues. Same is going to go with the 20. That's Gamer, his pit stall. No issues. These two were the first to reach their pit stalls, I think. These two should be the first out. And yeah, bro, Joey, what are we doing? And it's going to be Joey, who was AFK during the pit cycle, who is low on fuel, leading us back to the green from Atlanta. Stage 2, the final stage, is underway. Chris is going to come up to the top. Joey squeezes him in the wall. He goes around. That was all on Joey. What is Joey doing? Ortho had his pit thing on, but he turned it off. Oh my god! Huge split for one of Sato. That's going to be yet another caution right on the restart. That was a huge flip. I remember the race here earlier this season ended during day. Well, this is going to end during night. Soccer, I know. But to be fair, he just spent like 5 laps on the caution because Joey decided he was going to stall his car at the worst moment. Where are these nerds at? Up here. Ortho is going to be pitting, I think. No, he keeps turning it on and off. He's just rotating. Well, it's either Ortho or somebody. That's why I don't know. The race ended way before it looked like this early this season. So yeah, this is definitely extending the limit, going way longer than it was earlier this season. There's no way that this was shorter. And they're finally pacing at pace speed. They're not being dumb. So we can actually restart faster. W sunset. I'm gonna go early so I can catch them way earlier before they even reach the SF. So we are going to grab our butt back up around turn 4, down, and we're actually gonna slide and park our booty cheeks down here by the end of pit road. And it is going to be the 20 of Gamer, who leads us back to the green flag. We're racing again from Atlanta. Joey all the way below the line for some reason, back down into turn 1 and 2. Gamer pulling off in the lead. He's holding off Chris. We are going to do free cam this whole lap. See the other cars right there. There's Ortho. He's drafting with Manny. And Joey are they're cutting off on the spec again. Gamer still holding off in the lead. Here comes Joey below the line trying to get around to 18 and Chris. Giggity holy. Gamer takes the lead. Down the back straightaway, you can see Sato. It's 4 against 2. There's really nothing that bottom lane can do right now. Gamer, he's wanting to work with his Toyota teammate, so he's sticking to the top where Chris is running. Oh man, he comes down, slammed the one car's door. Now lap 48 of 81, we still have, at least we're past halfway, but we still have another like 30 so minutes left to go. Or not 30, maybe like another 20 or so minutes before this race is going to end, maybe 25. More than likely 25. Look at Joby splitting it 3 wide. I'm not sure what happened there, but he is in the middle. He's got no help. I'm not sure what he's able to do. Down the front stretch, somehow Manny led the lap, and there goes Joey around. No flip. He saves it just about. He hits the wall, and he faces the wrong direction. I'm not sure what happened. I think he just came down. I think he either got hooked or he came down. I couldn't even tell what happened. More than likely, he came down because that's something he would do. No offense. Back down the first stretch, Gamer holding off. Chris, there's really nothing they can do. They're starting to lag. Up through 1 and 2, you see Gamer holding off. It's the Denny Motorsports Toyotas at the top. And then 2 Chevys trying to work together on the bottom, but just 1 Ford and chilling. They were holding off, and now Joey is gone. They're starting to train, and now here comes the Chevys. They're back on the bottom. They want a fight, and they're not going to give up. Joey merges with the pack. This is going to hopefully be able to create 3 versus 3 situations so they can actually have a fair fight. But I'm not sure if that's how this is about to turn out. Gamer up into the wall. Here comes Chris, and around goes the 20 of Gamer. Facing the complete wrong direction. Gets into Sato, gets into Joey. No caution. Oh, that's a caution. Never mind. Caution is out. You're a bunk. green next time, they're making pit stops. Joey is trying to pass Chris on pit road, which is allowed. I don't really mind. Wow, we were going slower than the pit speed. That's honestly wild. But I'm going to come back around. I'm going to get in front of him. We're going to slow down. I'm going to act like I'm the pit. Nope. Trick ya. Haha. Oh, speeders. Who's bad? Who's bad? Who's bad? Nobody's bad. But who's bad on pit road? It is Chris in the 18, I bet. That looks like Chris in the 18. If he's sped, he is going to the back. We're going to have to check when he reaches his pit stall. Now, it might be the 22. Yep, it is Chris. And why is Gamer spinning out? Oh, what? Why did the 22 come off pit road like that? Chris is going to be leading. Delete, jump. And it is somebody leading us to the green. It's Ortho. We're back green from Atlanta. Already a lag spike after to come back up into turn. Whoa, hard in the wall goes Sato. And now he's running Chris up in the wall. Oh, there goes 3 cars down the track. Only one of them will do a full 360, so it's no caution. And Manny is stalled on the racetrack. What's going on? Okay, he's merging, so it's fine. Ortho, Gamer, the Denny Motorsports cars together, and Sato sadly got ran down the track and lost a lot of time. He's not able to get up here, so Joey is just left to dry with no working partners. If he tries to get down, he's going to fall back because he has nobody to work with. Yeah, Manny just horribly failed at merging, but he's on the track, so I don't think it would matter. Got to change the laps. 54, and it's Ortho remaining in the lead. He's oh my God, that was a hard hit, and that is going to be yet another caution because the pack just died. Well, wait, what? No, it didn't. Wait, but technically it was hard. It wasn't a 3-car wreck, but you could see how Sato and Joey were both barely in the pack, and both of them, including Manny, were also just in a wreck. It's caution worthy. So caution is going to fly on lap 56. Now on to lap 57. We're only 10 laps away, chat. 10 laps away from you know what. If we're racing at 10 o'clock, I'm gonna crash out. Where they at, bro? Please tell me they're at least going pace speed, because I don't even see where they're at. I'm going 182 and I don't see them. They're scary. Okay, I just saw them a second ago. They might be pitting. I think I saw a pit light on. Nope. Oh, there we are. We are actually going green this time. That was kind of my fault, my fumble. I Because my graphics were low and I wasn't really paying attention. I was just trying to pace around and catch up. And by the time I saw them, I realized, oh wait, they haven't crossed the line yet. I thought they crossed the line, so I was gonna go, okay, yeah, green this time, green this time. And then I realized, oh wait, they're right in front of me. Green next time, green next time. They had done reached the restart zone and they thought they were going. Just that was completely on me. I'll take the blame for that. Why does it still say caution? We are green, green, green. And oh, they're up in the wall. They're running to it. Why are y'all riding the wall? There's no reason to do that. It doesn't gain you speed at all. 20 to go, and there goes Joey. Around, up in front of the pack. That is two cars. No caution will be thrown. That was two cars. No caution will be thrown. Hard hit for the one. Again, that was two cars. No caution. Where's Joey at? He used to be with the pack. Where is he? Oh, he's merging. These Toyotas, they've been sticking to the top for most of this run. I don't even know why. They just refuse to go down to the bottom and run at the bottom of the track. Gamer, Ortho, Chris, the three cars that have been working together all this run. And Sato and Manny, they've been working together mostly whenever they can. And the Joey, he's been trying to work with them. He's just miserably failing. If I was Manny, yeah, I would do that. I would kind of lift out of the gas and or just lose the draft. Get up behind the people I'm working with and push them so we can work together and try to catch the pack. That's what they're doing now. Gamer in the lead, still holding them off. Nah, he left. He's not even coochie for me anymore. But bro, no, bro, my computer. I accidentally clicked on another.
Mm-hmm.